And we are live. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream tonight. We've got a rivalry matchup between the two New Yorks, the New York Rangers on Long Island taking on the Islanders tonight. This should be a fun one in a big Eastern Conference and Metropolitan Division battle to get us going here early in the season. Good matchup here tonight. Excited for this one to drop the puck. Appreciate you guys all coming by and watching. Really good to have you here. We got quite a few in the chat already. I am going to get the poll up so everybody can get their votes in on who they think takes this one tonight. We get the Rangers on the road, although it's not a far trip for them to get to Long Island, and the Islanders trying to defend home ice here as they look to try and get some wins in the win column early this season and beat one of their biggest rivals. So, poll should be up in the chat. Everything I think I spelled correctly. We should be good to go. Get your votes in, and let's get ready for a great hockey game here tonight. This should be a really fun one. We've got Robert, Adrian, Austin, Daniel, Baby Yoda, Aries, Avatar, Fun Adventures. What is going on? Welcome in. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Great to have you in the chat as we get ready to drop the puck. Hey, Connor, what is going on? Matthew, welcome in. Braden, just vibing. Axie, Ike, what is going on, everybody? Welcome in. Thank you all so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Looks like so far we got 18 votes in the poll. 56% Rangers, 44% Islanders. So pretty split to start this. We'll see how the poll evolves over the course of the night. And it looks like Will's going to come over again tonight, so Will will stop in and watch some hockey with us. No beer for me tonight, just having a lemonade. So nothing special in the drink department. But nice lemonade for this game. We'll see how long that one lasts. Let's see. Yeah, Aries, this should be a great game. Obviously, the Rangers played a real close one last night with the Avalanche. Now they got to go to Long Island and play one of their biggest rivals. The Islanders haven't exactly started the season that great. They're going to be looking for a big home win in this one. There should be a great matchup here between these two. Pablo, what is going on? I am doing well. How are you? Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. Yes, Austin, I will be at the Bruins-Red Wings game tomorrow night. So, there won't be a stream tomorrow because I'll be at the Bruins game. But I will be streaming on Friday for the Bruins Blue Jackets. Yeah, YouTube's changed a lot of stuff, Logan. They did a massive update. So, a lot of stuff has changed. I'm going to have to go and change all the subscribe stuff from red to black and white because they completely redid everything as far as the interface and the look of YouTube. Yes, Shesterkin still plays for the Rangers. Ike, he played last night. It should be Halak in goal for the Rangers tonight. Section 319, Austin. Brendan, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Yeah, picks did not go that well yesterday, Pablo. I won 2 and lost 3. Mike, what's going on? Welcome in. Trevor, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. The Canadians are in the Eastern Conference, Aries. Hey, Joey, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Awesome to have you. THG, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Good to see you in the chat as always. This game's on TNT, Axie. TNT has Wednesday nights. ESPN has Tuesday nights. That's pretty consistent all year long. ESPN is Tuesdays and Wednesdays are TNT. Vernon, what is going on? Abby, welcome in. Thank you so much. Hopefully it's a good one and appreciate you coming by. Great to have you here. Who else do we got? Sam, what's going on, Sam? Great to see you. Really, really appreciate it. Awesome to have you here. Yes, Vernon, I would guarantee that as well. A team from New York will win tonight. Yes. Carl, what's going on? Thanks for coming by. Really appreciate it. Yeah, there's been a lot of teams like that, Pablo, to start this year. There's a lot of teams doing a lot better than expected. We'll see who can actually keep it up and which ones end up fading out. Oh, Sam, I'm going to the Bruins game tomorrow too. I'll be at Bruins Red Wings tomorrow night. Hey, hockey player Vince, what's going on? Welcome in. Oh, you made a bet about the Pens-Oilers game? There you go. Oh, wow, nice. Nice little win for nice little $50 win there. That's a good one, hockey player. Matthew, what is going on? Welcome in. BC Transportation. Thanks so much for being here. Appreciate it. Good to have you in the chat as always. Empire State, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Yeah, definitely, Sam. I'll let you know for sure. We should be getting ready to drop the puck here pretty darn quickly. I think we're going to head to center ice right about now. Rangers, Islanders, big battle in New York here. Two rivals. Should be a great game tonight from UBS Arena on Long Island. And here we go. Twisted Wrister. What is going on, Nick? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. We've got Ilya Sorokin in net for the Isles. And with Shesterkin playing last night, I believe it's Yaroslav Halak in goal for the Rangers, the former New York Islander. And we are underway as the Rangers dump that into the offensive zone. Pelech has to play it up the boards, and the Rangers aren't able to keep it in on the forecheck. Back the other way. Here come the Isles. Worked by Bavillier, spinning away from the check of Keandre Miller. Then it's taken in the corner, cleared up the boards, and Capo Caco is going to clear this one. And no, he doesn't. It goes off a skate, but luckily for him, back to Miller. And the Rangers can try again. Then Miller turns the puck over. Islanders keeping it in the offensive zone here. Sloppy play on the first shift from New York. I can't say from New York because you won't know which one. Sloppy play from the Rangers on that first shift. Back down now. Coming in on the forecheck. Heavy are the Islanders. They steal the puck down low. Chance in front and a big glove save by Halak. And now we already got some pushing in front as couple of Islanders there on the doorstep, and the Rangers protect their goalie. Garrett, what is going on? Welcome in. Rob, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Austin, great to have you. Aurelia, welcome in. Great to see you in the chat. Good to have everyone here. Thank you guys so much all for watching. Yes, I am, Matthew. Yes, I am. Always one of my favorite times of year and favorite holidays. Taken now just about a minute into this first period. Stalemate off the faceoff. Gotten by the Rangers, and they're going to carry it up ice now into the offensive zone. Here's Trocheck. Trocheck fires when that's blocked. Kept around now by Panarin. Keeps it, gets it right back to Trocheck as they cycle around in the offensive zone. Fox down low, loses the puck, and the Islanders cleared up the boards, but Panarin keeps it in. Down in the corner. Lafreniere comes in for a hit, but he falls down. Rangers keep it in at the point. Second chance, the Isles clear it out. Here's New York now, Palmieri up ice. Isles into the offensive end. Lindgren with a good heavy hit on Palmieri. And the Rangers take the puck, and Panarin clears it out of the zone. Here they come 2-on-1. Offensive end, Lafreniere trying to get a pass across. But Sebastian Aho does a nice job there of breaking that one up. Trying to work it around in front there. Driving in Barzal, but he can't finish it off as Halak keeps that out. Now the Rangers come back the other way, driving in. And that one, a big save by Sorokin. Great rush there, end to end. Both teams with A-plus chances. Barclay Goodrow now back to the point. That's stolen by the Islanders. 3-on-2 up ice into the offensive end. Rangers get back defensively. And the Isles just hold on to possession here. Trying to work it around now. Spin around shot. That gets blocked away. And out to the neutral zone. Isles have to regroup. Trying to dump it in. Dobson goes cross corner. Played now by Clutterbuck. He takes a hit from Braden Schneider. Played up by Hayek, though. And it's out to the neutral zone. Islanders are going to have to tag up to get on sides. I don't know. BC Transportation, they just signed him to a 3-year contract extension. I think it's going to have to be it's going to have to be a longer stretch of being this bad for them to make a firing there. Carl, my favorite Bruins player is Patrice Bergeron. As the Rangers take this back in their own zone. Good hit by Cizikas. Here's Kakko now into the offensive end. Played over to Carpenter. And that one's going to get covered up as Sorokin makes a save. It will be an ozone faceoff coming for the Rangers. How are you?
Hey, how are you?
Yes, the Canucks are going to win a game eventually, Aries. They're not losing all 82. Ozone draw here now for the Rangers. Still looking for our first goal of the game. Nelson and Zibanejad in the faceoff dot. One back by Zibanejad. Played to the corner. Forecheck comes. Kreider heavy. Good hit there, and the Rangers take the puck. Capo Kakko cycles it around. Trouba trying to keep it in. He sends it back to the corner for Kreider. Through to Kakko again. Behind the net now looking for a play in front. Pass doesn't get through, but Keandre Miller keeps it. Working it down low. Good drop off there. Chance in front. Goes off Zibanejad's skate. And the Islanders are able to finally chip it out to the neutral zone. Now they come up ice into the offensive end. Nelson can't get his pass through to Anders Lee. Zibanejad back. Pins him along the boards, but Beauvillier takes the puck. Sharp angle shot goes wide. Pulock pinches to keep it in. It's played now by the Rangers. Jacob Trouba is just going to slow things down. We are just about 4.5 minutes into this first period. And we still are scoreless as the Rangers carry it up ice. Good hit there. Trocheck trying to enter the zone. Gets nailed along the boards. Rangers do keep it in, though. Sorokin with a good save on that long point shot. Back the other way now. Here's J.G. Pajot. Working it into the offensive zone around Braden Schneider. Kept to the outside. Here's another chance. Parise with a one-time attempt from the slot, but he fans on it. Zach Parise misses that one. Trying to move it up now. Over the blue line into the offensive end. Trocheck for the Rangers. In the Isles end. Can't get a shot off, and Islanders are able to clear it out. Oh, yeah, definitely would not be surprised if we get a trade from Vancouver soon. And probably a pretty significant one, as Barclay Goodrow takes that. His shot attempt gets blocked. Played around. Phillies, Aries. As that's taken now along the boards. Ryan Lindgren clears. Neutral zone. Yeah, I mean, the Sabres had been playing really, really well on the road trip. They beat the Oilers, Flames, and Canucks, but then they absolutely laid an egg against the Kraken last night. So they'll probably be happy to get back home. Hey, New York Rangers fan, what is going on? Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. Looks like we get a high sticking penalty here against Ryan Lindgren of the New York Rangers. So the Islanders are going to get the first power play chance of the game. And we'll see if they can turn that into the first goal of the game. So 2-minute power play here for the Islanders. And that one back. The Rangers take it right off the faceoff. They clear it all the way down. Good start to the penalty kill. Back the other way now. Dobson will lead the rush. He passes it over. And some speed now from Matt Barzal into the offensive end. Over to Brock Nelson. Puck in the corner and almost stolen away, but Nelson retains possession, passes over to Barzal, and the Islanders set up in the offensive end. Worked out high there. Dobson, long shot, saved by Halak. Dobson keeps it in. Glove down by Nelson. He'll play it out high. Works it to the half boards, waiting for something to open up. Goes into the slot. There, Palmieri's shot misses wide. Still 1:10 to go on this power play. Islanders set up in the offensive zone. Pass through the middle, doesn't connect, and that's going to bounce its way out to the neutral zone. Dobson being chased by Zibanejad. Yeah, Steven, it's not been a great start to say the least, that's for sure. As Pajot takes it now in the offensive end, passes it too far in front for Pulock, and it's out, cleared again by the Rangers. Second power play unit on the ice for the Isles, but not able to get sustained pressure here. Trying to move it up. That's dumped in by Wahlstrom. Around the boards it goes. 25 seconds left on this Islanders power play. Isaiah, what is going on? Welcome in. Thanks so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Great to have you. Trying to take it down now behind the net. Played by Barzal. Works it up the boards. Out and played there by Pulock. Long shots blocked again. Ends up in the corner and the power play is over. So the Rangers kill it off and we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Still scoreless with 12:15 to go in the first period. Yeah, there's a lot of teams that are surprisingly good to start this season. Buffalo being one of them, the Flyers being one of them, Blackhawks. There's been some real surprises this year. Moved back now. Behind the net. Played up past Clutterbuck. Gets it through to Martin. Islanders with it now into the offensive zone. Matt Martin's shot gets blocked. Played here again by Clutterbuck, but he can't keep it. Pass to Zekas and out of the zone. Rangers clear. Islanders will try again as they have it back in their own zone. Mayfield dumps it up, deflected into the offensive end. Trying to move it out in front. We got another penalty call coming up, and this is going to be a trip against the Rangers. Islanders going back to the power play. So it was Ryan Lindgren taking the high sticking penalty. The Rangers kill that off, but now we've got Keandre Miller taking a penalty for the Rangers here, and the Isles are going back to the man advantage. And we'll have this power play commence when we get back from our first commercial break. Rangers, Islanders scoreless to start, but it's going to be a power play again for the Isles when we come back. So thank you guys, everybody, for watching. Great to have you all in the chat. Please don't forget, it really means a lot if you hit that thumbs up if you subscribe. Or please hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. Just trying to build a hockey community where everybody can come together, enjoy hockey, and have some fun. Appreciate everybody watching. Good to see everyone in the chat again. Yeah, Ottawa is another team off to a very strong start. The Red Wings were off to a good start up until last night, but still overall, they've been good. There's a lot of teams playing well out of the gate. The hard part is going to be sustaining that for a full season. My 2 cents, what is going on? Welcome in. Thanks so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Wow, yeah, they have played a lot of times. This is a long-standing rivalry. For sure. T-Mobile Arena, John, is Vegas. That's Vegas's arena. Yeah, hopefully, Austin, it goes well. I'm wishing your team the best for sure. Matthew, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Much appreciated. Awesome to have you in the chat. Isles to the power play as we come back from this commercial break. Hey, Nicholas! Thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get that new sub hype in the chat for Nicholas. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's give a warm welcome. I have no bets tonight, Eric. I have no bets in the NHL tonight. Nothing really stood out to me as something that I wanted to take. Isles setting up now off the face-off in the offensive zone. Second power play chance of the game. Hey, thank you so much, Nicholas. Awesome to have you here. Spawners, what's going on? Property, welcome in. Thanks for coming by. Trying to work it around. Played here by Nelson. Backdoor pass. Trying to find Barzal, but it's deflected by Zibanejad. And the Rangers are able to clear it all the way down. Yeah, Aries. Well, it's only a couple weeks into the season. That's why I don't even look at the standings this early, because they mean nothing at this point. There's a lot of teams off to good starts that are unexpected, and there's also a lot of teams that aren't exactly starting the season the way that you would expect, but in a not as good of a way. But at the end of the day, it's not really until December do you really know who the good teams are and who the bad teams are. Trying to work it around now. Big hit on Trocheck by Palmieri. Isles keep it in the offensive end. There's a shot. And that one gets sent aside. Barclay Goodrow with a chance to clear. He sends it all the way down. Luca, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Awesome to have you. We got 20 seconds left here on the Islanders' power play as Wahlstrom carries it up into the offensive end. Spins it back. Worked us back to Pajot. Now out high to the point. Pulock, final 10 seconds. Bailey to Pulock. Long shot there. That's blocked. Goes off somebody in front, and it's cleared out by the Rangers. Here they come up ice. Lindgren, short-handed into the offensive zone. Good pass back there. And Vesey with a shot, but that one gets blockered aside. Power play is over. Rangers kill it off again. We're back to 5-on-5. Ticking down now towards 9 minutes to go in the first period. Still scoreless in this one. Sasha, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Played around now. Here's Cizikas. That one deflects wide. Missed to the sideboards. Worked deep by Martin. Cizikas down low. Adam Fox all over him. And here's Mayfield now back from the point. Fires one wide. Clutterbuck to Cizikas. Trying to find Martin in front, but he's tied up by the D. And the Rangers are able to block that one back out to the neutral zone. And now New York is offside, entering the attacking end. 8:33 to go in the first period. And we're going to head to another commercial break. It will be a neutral zone face-off coming up. Still a 0-0 game between the Rangers and Islanders. Certainly some chances on both sides, but nobody finding the back of the net just yet. So This is the only game going on right now as far as NHL action tonight. Coming up in a few minutes at 8 p.m. Eastern, the Blues and the Oilers play. And then the only late game tonight is the Lightning and Ducks, which starts at 10. So very light schedule in the NHL tonight. But obviously, there's still some decent matchups. This game is a good one, and that Blues-Oilers game in particular, I think, is a very good matchup for tonight. Hey, Ruth Ann, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat and welcome Ruth Ann to the channel. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Yeah, Empire State has been a good game so far. Islanders have come out strong in this one. Just not able to find a way to get a puck in the back of the net yet, but solid play so far. Yeah, Parise is the one that got hit with that slap shot from Pulock, and I think everyone knows how hard Ryan Pulock can blast the puck, so that definitely did not feel good for Parise. All right, coming back now from the commercial break. We'll get set for the face-off. Our face-off here is going to be out in the neutral zone after the offside. Cizikas against Carpenter. And that's one back by the Islanders as they look to dump it in. Played around now. Clutterbuck in on the forecheck. Trying to work that. Martin in there as well, but that one's up and out. Cleared by Ryan Reeves. Played now by Sammy Blais against Mayfield into the offensive end. Rangers trying to get it deep. Here's Carpenter with a shot. And a nice save there by Sorokin. As he's got to come out and stop Ryan Carpenter's bid there. Solid save for the Isles goaltender, and it will be an offensive zone face-off now for the Rangers. That was a very solid save there from Sorokin, who continues to be extremely good in net for the Islanders. Face-off now, taken to the sideboards. Julian Gauthier in there with Jimmy Vesey and Barclay Goodrow. The line for New York in the offensive zone. Spinning around shot there. Sorokin holds the post. Puck is sitting in the crease. He'll cover it up with the glove. And another good save there from the netminder. Another offensive zone draw for the Rangers coming up. Pajot against Goodrow in the face-off dot. And Goodrow's going to get kicked out. One back now by the Rangers as they look to cycle it around in the attacking zone. Played up the wall by Pajot. Vesey and Pajot go shoulder to shoulder. Rangers keep it in for now. Palmieri with a chance to clear. He does get it out. Ikeka, what is going on? Thanks so much for being here. Good to have you in the chat. Played out high now. Miller's long shot. Easily sticked away there by Sorokin. Puck ends up in the corner. Rangers back on the forecheck. Just under 7.5 now to go in the first period. Played up by the Islanders to the offensive zone. Pajot's centering pass doesn't connect. Rangers looking to clear. Not able to. Kept in out high. Long dumping goes to the near side corner. Trouba gets pinned behind the net. Barclay Goodrow comes in to try and help out. Unknown, what is going on? Thanks for coming by. Great to have you in the chat. Always nice to see you. Hey, thank you, Nicholas. Appreciate it. Glad that you're enjoying the stream as Lafreniere takes this behind his own net. Tries to pass it up to Panarin, but it's stolen back by the Islanders. Drop play there at the blue line. Almost turned over in a really bad fashion there for the Isles, but it just gets out of the zone and they can bring it right back in. Trying to work it around is Pelech. He takes a hit from Miller. We're down now to 6:25 left in the first period. No score yet. Up and into the offensive end. Here's Panarin. Good cross-ice pass. Chance here. Big save by Sorokin. And a golden opportunity again for the Rangers, but Sorokin is up to the task. That time he stops Alexis Lafreniere, and it stays 0-0. We get a great save there from the Islanders goaltender. Actually, 2 saves. He stopped the first shot and the rebound attempt as well. And it will be another offensive zone faceoff for the Rangers. 6:15 to go in the first. Still looking for our first goal of the game. Sorokin and Halak both have been strong in goal. One back now at the blue line. Moved across to Lindgren. Cycled around behind the net. Taken. Played back out high. Lindgren goes D to D. Now into the middle. Long shot there. Pad save Sorokin. And the Isles cleared out to the neutral zone. Here's Cizikas with Martin. Can't get it deep. Capo Caco will take it back. 5:50 left here in the first. Played over the red line by Caco into the offensive zone. Trying to drive through. What a move! Can he tuck it? Oh, how does that not go in? Incredible rush there by Capo Caco. But Sorokin somehow keeps it out. And now we've got a big scrum after the play as everybody was trying to find that puck in the crease. And somehow Ilya Sorokin keeps that puck out of the net. And it stays 0-0. What an incredible save. That was about to be one of the goals of the year if that had gone in. But Sorokin is able to find a way to keep it out. And we will head to our final commercial break of the first period here. Unbelievable stop there for Ilya Sorokin, and we stay scoreless. What a first period this has been. How close of a first period this has been. Wow. So, great game going on here between the Rangers and Islanders. Thanks to everybody for watching. It's great to have you in the chat. Please don't forget, it really means a lot if you can hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL. Fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. We're just trying to build a hockey community where everybody can come together, enjoy hockey, and have some fun. It's been a very even game so far to start, BC Transportation. Yeah, both goaltenders have been fantastic in this game. No doubt about it. Both goaltenders have been fantastic. Sorokin has made some monster saves, though. Like the quality of saves that Sorokin's had to make compared to Halak definitely been tougher for Sorokin. But every one, he's just up to the task. Let's see, we're getting a good replay here. Oh, Sorokin just got that with the pad and actually kicked it off the stick of Capo Caco there as he was driving in. Gets it with this skate by the pad right there. Great save. Back out now. Neutral zone face-off into the offensive end. It's dumped. Sammy Blais comes in with a heavy hit on the forecheck, and the Rangers right back into the offensive zone. 5:25 to go in the first. Crawford, what's going on? Gavin, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. Yeah, it sucks, Empire State. The Flames and Oilers only play 3 times this season as well. I hate that division opponents don't play each other more. Trying to work it up now. Here's the Rangers back through neutral ice into the offensive end. Moved across. That one gets behind Blay, though. Pass offline. Miller keeps that one in. Second chance the Isles clear it out. Miller's going to dump it. And the Rangers will head off for a line change. 4:40 to go in the first. Played up now over the blue line, over the red line. Islanders on the rush into the offensive end. 4.5 to go in the first. Phil, what's going on? Welcome in. There's no team that I hate. There's teams that I don't like for sure, but there's no team that I would say that I hate. I respect everybody and just love hockey in general, but there's definitely teams that I don't like, but I wouldn't say I hate anybody. Moved up now. Great step up there at the blue line by Trouba. Down under 4 minutes to go. Rangers with it now. Pass to the middle. Into the offensive zone. Trying to drive in again. Kept to the outside, though. Good solid play from Pulock on Trocheck there. Least favorite? Montreal Canadiens. Bruins and Habs is the biggest rivalry. Bruins and Habs is the biggest rivalry in hockey. Most historic rivalry, I think, in sports. So Canadiens definitely my least. Toronto is also high on that least favorite list as well. 3:05 to go here in the first. Taken in front. Mayfield's going to try the outlet pass. And it's taken now over the red line. Dumped in. Rangers back on the forecheck. Moved back the other way. Played behind the net now. Zibanejad backhands that one. Nothing there. Sent up out high. Long shot. That one deflects wide. Trying to work this one around. Wahlstrom tried to get a shot off there from the face-off dot, but that one gets blocked, and the Rangers able to clear it to the blue line, but not out. Islanders keep it in. Really good shift here by the Isles. Back to Mayfield. He fires when that goes off a skate. Zibanejad first to it. He sends it off the glass, but once again can't get it out of the zone. Played behind the net now. 2 minutes to go in the first period. Still a scoreless game. Played back now. 1:50 to go in the first. Brought up now over the red line. Rangers into the offensive end. Pass through trying to get to Sammy Blais, but it doesn't get in on line. And the Rangers can't keep it in at the point. Back the other way. Isles with it now. Drop pass. Top of the circle. Shot there. Good shoulder save by Halak. Has some trouble with the rebound, but the puck ends up in the corner. Islanders keep it in. Played back down low for Trouba. Behind the net for Miller. Back to Trouba. Trouba gets hit by Cizikas, but is able to clear the puck out to the neutral zone. Line change coming for the Islanders. 1:12 to go here in the first period. Played up over the red line. Dumped in. Played around off the sideboards. Deflection there. Chance. Oh, Sorokin with a huge save. And another on the rebound as well. And now we got another scrum after the whistle as Anders Lee is trying to get at Ryan Lindgren. And these two teams once again all come together after the whistle. The goaltenders are Yaroslav Halak and Ilya Sorokin. And another huge save there for Sorokin. But I believe there was gonna be a penalty call against the Islanders. We'll see if there's more penalties added after that scrum. Might be the Rangers' first power play of the game coming up, though. 51 seconds to go in the period. The Halloween stuff ends on October 31st, Carl. So all the Halloween stuff will be gone from the merch store on October 31st, and then it's just back to my regular merch. I'm not sure about adding anything new yet. I don't have anything ready to add, but maybe around Christmas time if I can get some designs made. So it looks like it is just the original penalty, and it's a power play here for the Rangers, their first of the game. 40 seconds to go in the period. It will carry over into the second if they don't score. Sorokin has made at least 3 or 4 just A+ saves in this game, Rob, already. Trying to work it out high now. 17 seconds left to go. Rangers back, setting up in the offensive zone. Long shot there. That goes high off glass. Isles trying to clear. They cannot. Final 10 seconds. Looking to work this one around. Out high to Fox. One last chance to Benajad. His shot gets blocked. And that is going to do it. The horn sounds. And that will be the end of the first period. It is still 0-0. But the Rangers will have some power play time carry over into period number two. But we've got 20 minutes down, 40 minutes of action still to go. And we will head to the first intermission. We'll have some time to hang out and chill in the chat. Thank you guys again all for being here. Great to see you. And hope you're enjoying the stream and enjoying the game. It's been a fun one so far. A lot of good chances, but goaltenders playing extremely well. Very feisty. Very feisty period there. Feeling like a rivalry game, as it should. No, Boston and Montreal is the historic rivalry, Axie. That's like, if you look up, like, all throughout NHL history, it's Bruins-Canadiens. Yeah, no, Sorokin's been unreal. Halak didn't have to make as high quality saves as Sorokin, but he was very strong as well. And Sorokin just absolutely spectacular in net for the Islanders tonight. How we feeling? Aight.
Oh, shit. You talk to Seth at all today?
Not really, no.
I think he's still on his date.
Nice. Must be going well then. Yeah, that was an action period for sure, Joey. That was a good one. Canucks rivals have generally been the Western Canadian teams, but like they don't have really that, I would say, really that strong of a rivalry going on right now with anybody. No like solidified historic rivalry that's hot right now. Canucks and Flames at times has been a big rivalry. Canucks and Oilers could be at times, but I don't think right now there's any real strong rivalry. Yeah, early 2010s, the Canucks and Blackhawks were real bitter rivals. I would say like 2008 through like 2012, like that time frame. The Canucks and Blackhawks were a massive rivalry, but the Canucks don't really have one that's like been sustained over years and years and years that much. Senators in Toronto, if you go back to like the mid-2000s, Ottawa and Toronto was a massive rivalry, but that's really died off. Ottawa and Buffalo also used to be big-time rivals, but that's also kind of died off too. Ottawa, I think, needs to, now that Ottawa's like starting to get good again, I think they're going to maybe start to pick up some rivalries again, but it's been kind of low-key with them recently because they've not really been in playoffs or anything, so they haven't really had those playoff series to build the rivalries. Yeah, Taylor Hall's been phenomenal, Ikeka, to start this year for Boston, and they've needed him. You know, he's a very important piece with Brad Marchand out of the lineup, and you know, Hall's been fantastic to start this year. Spicy, what's going on? Welcome in. Tony, welcome in. Great to see you. Really appreciate it. I don't have a pick on this game, Spicy. I just didn't make one. So it's been a really good game so far. Best rivalry right now as far as like the hottest rivalry. Definitely the Battle of Alberta. I mean, there's not a lot of rivalries right now that are producing a lot of like real nasty games. It's really the Battle of Alberta, I would say, is a premier one right now. I'm really hoping that some other rivalries start to pick up the physicality at some point this year, because I feel like a lot of the traditional rivalries are kind of dead right now. Bruins Canadians haven't really been good the last few years. Rangers Islanders has been fairly quiet as far as like physicality goes. The Penguins and Flyers hasn't even looked like a rivalry the past like 5 years. Absolutely nothing's happened between those two teams. Like I want like 2012 Penguins Flyers back. That would actually be fun to watch. But like that hasn't been a rivalry at all the past few years. So I'm really hoping that some rivalries kind of kick back up a little bit. Best rivalry right now, Luca, is Oilers Flames. Phillies, what's going on? Welcome in. Keeg, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Victoria, what's going on? Great to have you here. Really appreciate you coming by. Bruins are off to a very good start, Spicy. They're 6-1 to start the season. Well, that's the hope, Axie, is that Seattle and Vancouver would become huge rivals with, you know, the proximity of, you know, how close those cities are. But obviously, you know, Seattle's only been around for a year, so there hasn't been a lot of time to build that rivalry. But the hope is that eventually Seattle and Vancouver will be big rivals. No, I think it was more money-based, John. I think it was more of a financial move, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, Rangers Lightning could definitely turn into a good one. I mean, just because you can't call something a rivalry because of one playoff series. Like, there has to be longevity to it over the course of years. So, like, that's not a rivalry yet. But if those teams keep playing each other in the playoffs, then yes, it could become a very, very good rivalry. Yeah, Battle of Florida the past few years has been awesome. Lightning and Panthers. I would love to see them meet in the playoffs one more time. Like if we could get a Lightning Panthers playoff series again this year, I think that would solidify it as definitely a top rivalry in the league. It already is, because a lot of other ones aren't really that hot right now, but that would put them in the conversation of top rivalry if they met in the playoffs again this year. That's a rivalry that's completely dead right now, Ikeka. Those games have been downright boring for the last 5 years now. Jets, I don't think the Jets have that strong of a rivalry with anybody. Not anything that's, you know, like long-term, sustained. Rick, what's going on? Welcome. Thanks for being here. Austin, the Leafs should beat the Sharks, but we know how the Leafs sometimes struggle with teams that they're supposed to beat, like when they lost to Arizona. So nothing's a guarantee, but they should beat the Sharks. Bruins versus Hurricanes. That might be a short rivalry, but that's not anything with any like history behind it. Yeah, Kings versus Ducks. That's another rivalry that definitely needs to get kicked back up again. That's been really dead recently. Dan, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. There's a lot right now, Keeg. There's a lot. There's so many teams that are playing better than expected to start this season. Detroit's definitely on the list. Ottawa is on the list. Buffalo is on the list. The Flyers have been good, which nobody thought was going to happen. Chicago's been good out of the gate. Golden Knights Avalanche would be a lot more of a rivalry than Golden Knights Wild. Vegas and Minnesota is not really a rivalry at all. Vegas and Colorado have at least played in the playoffs. Yeah, Chicago and St. Louis used to be one of the premier rivalries of the Central Division. But that's kind of died down as Chicago hasn't been good the last couple years. That's really died off. Hey, Wyatt, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Great to have you in the chat. No. Islanders, Canadians, no. Not even close. Really no history there. Yeah, Wild and Avalanche could definitely become one. I think the Avalanche and the Blues are the best one for the Avalanche right now as far as rivals go. I'd say St. Louis and Colorado would be each other's biggest rival at this point. I mean, every rivalry needs some sort of consistency. For it to be a long-standing rivalry, it's got to be repeated matchups and repeated playoff series, and has to be a rivalry for more than 1 or 2 years. It can't just if it's just a short-lived thing, then it's fine for a short time, but it's not anything historic. Because hats are an option on Teespring Unknown. Teespring doesn't let you put hats in the store. That's not an option. All right, now you guys are literally just saying random matchups in the chat. So I'm going to move on from that talk. Oh, another nice lawsuit commercial. If you or a loved one have mesothelioma, call this number. You're entitled to compensation. Yeah, Eric, the blackouts suck. I think everybody agrees that the blackouts suck, and not being able to watch enough games isn't good for anybody. So Unfortunately, the league gets most of their money from the television networks who do want those blackouts because they want people to have to watch on their certain network. So until the league isn't making money from that, then that's the only way they're going to get rid of the blackouts is when they're not making money from it. But those television networks are paying them a lot of money to blackout games because they want the viewers to have to watch that particular network, and they pay a lot of money for that. It's the same thing with MLB in baseball. Baseball has almost the same blackout model that hockey does. And a lot of people are not able to watch a lot of games. And it's the television networks that are behind that. All right, looks like the second period is going to be starting here when we get back from this final commercial break. And the Rangers will have about 1:20 of power play time that carries over into this second. Hey, thank you, Dan. Appreciate it. All right, we're getting ready here to start period number 2. 0-0 games so far. Some extremely good goaltending in that first period, and especially Ilya Sorokin playing out of his mind. We'll see what the second period here brings when we come back, but very feisty first period, fast-paced first period, and a lot of great saves. I think Dobson can be top 10, Jeremy. I think he has a very high ceiling. I was extremely impressed with his breakout season last year. I don't know if he'll ever be like Norris Trophy guy, but I do think he can be a top 10 defenseman. I think he can be similar to, say, like a Devon Taves or someone like that, Jeremy. Hey, thank you, John. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you enjoy the streams. We're still on commercial break here. This is like a 3-minute commercial break. This is so long. But we will be dropping the puck here for the second when we come back. Again, just want to let everybody know I will not be doing a live stream tomorrow night because I will be at the Bruins-Red Wings game. So obviously I won't be streaming. And then my next live stream will be Friday night for the Bruins versus Blue Jackets. And then I'll also be live on Saturday night for the Hurricanes-Flyers game. So I'll have a couple more streams coming up this week to close out October. And we'll be already headed into November, which is crazy that October's already almost over. But I won't be live on Sunday or Monday, and then my next stream after that will be Tuesday coming up, November 1st. But I do have 2 more I do have 2 more streams coming up Friday night and Saturday night this week. Hey, see you later, Nick. Have a great night, man. Thank you so much. It was awesome to have you in the chat. Really appreciate it. And we are underway here. Second period. Rangers Isles 0-0. And we have begun as the Rangers dump it into the offensive zone. Now they're down to about 55 seconds left on this power play. See, set up now in the offensive zone, trying to get the first goal of the game. Played out high to Panarin. Fires one wide. Off the end boards, knocked away to the corner. Rangers get possession back. Long shot in, that gets blocked down. Islanders clear it out. Good job on the PK by the Isles. And it's played up again by the Rangers through neutral ice. Panarin cross ice to Trocheck, and the whole thing's offsides. So we'll get a whistle here and a neutral zone face-off coming up. All right, neutral zone draw taken. Rangers have it. Trocheck, top of the circle. Good pass off. Blocker save there by Sorokin on Kreider. 15 seconds to go on the power play. Rangers set up in the attacking zone. Trying to get something worked around. It's Fox out high. Set in there through traffic. Good shot. Sorokin holds the post on Trocheck. And that puck deflects up and out of play. We get a whistle with 6 seconds left on the power play. All right, we've got another offensive zone face-off coming up here now for the Rangers. Running out of time on this power play. Islanders have almost killed it off. And the Isles win that one back, but heavy forecheck pressure comes from the Rangers. Power play is over. We're back to 5-on-5. Spin around shot sent wide. Isles get it out as Lee comes out of the penalty box, and here's Pajot into the offensive end. Here the Islanders shot there. That one's high over the bar. Parise playing it off the end boards. Rolled out in front. Halak doesn't know where it is, but the Rangers clear the crease. Moved back the other way. Julien Gauthier. He gets hooked by Pajot. It's going to be another Rangers power play coming up. As delayed call against the Isles here. It's either going to be a slash or a hook. We'll see what the referee calls it. Either way, J.G. Pajot is going to head to the penalty box as soon as the Islanders touch this puck up. And they'll do that right now. As we get the stoppage with 18:05 to go in the second. It's a slash against Pajot. And the Rangers head right back to the power play. Not long after their first one was unsuccessful, they will get a second chance here on the man advantage. Pajot with the stick right to the hand there of Julien Gauthier. And another 2-minute power play on the way for the Rangers. We'll see if they can take advantage of this one. Game is still scoreless. Also, Edmonton has a 1-0 lead over the St. Louis Blues. Worked around now. Panarin with it. Back out high to Fox. Trying to drop this one off. Panarin again. Walks it to the middle. Back to Fox. Nothing really opening up. That one gets deflected to the away. Clutterbuck off the boards, but not out. Fox again. His shot gets blocked. Out high to Panarin. He's going to switch, then fire a shot. That just goes wide. Fox keeps it in. Good pressure here from the Rangers, but nothing really on goal yet. A lot of possession, but no quality chances. That last Panarin shot that went wide was the best chance so far. Now we got a shorthanded break for the Isles as they get it out. Brought up here and dumped deep. They'll just head off for a line change. 1:05 to go on the power plays. It's taken by Adam Fox. Passes it off over the red line into the offensive end. Deflected away. Brock Nelson. Shorthanded for the Isles into the offensive zone. Fired into the glove of Halak. Then it's turned over by Trocheck behind the net, but Nelson fans on the wraparound attempt. Looking to work it up now over the line. Zibanejad Offsides entering the zone. We'll get a whistle with 42 seconds left on the Rangers power play. 16:46 to go in the second. Rangers out shooting the Islanders 20-9. But still a big fat nothing on the scoreboard. Taken now off the draw by the Rangers. Trouba passes it up. New York to the offensive end. Kakko along the side. Down low in the corner. Gets it right back. Moves it to the middle. It's stolen away and cleared out by the Islanders. Rick, what is going on? Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Lemonade unknown. Moved up now through the middle. Back to the offensive end. Trying to play this one around. Final seconds tick off the clock. Power play yet again unsuccessful for the Rangers. Back to 5-on-5. Isles kill off another one. Moved out in front. That goes off the boards and is cleared out of the zone by the Islanders. I keep trying to say New York, but they're both New York. As it's taken now. Kakko into the offensive end. Driving through the middle. Fights off a check. Keeps possession. Pass through now, gets between the legs of Lafreniere, and it's cleared out by the Islanders. Back the other way, Parise to the offensive zone. Checked there. Bunch of guys scrum for it below the goal line until finally Barclay Goodrow comes away with it. And that's cleared all the way down, but it's going to be icing against the Rangers with 15:19 to go in the second. And it will be an offensive zone draw for the Isles. Trying to work it now. Rangers clear it right back down off the draw. Dobson comes over, plays it up the boards to Barzal. Barzal back to Dobson below the goal line. 15 minutes left here in the second. Played up and through the middle. Deflected into the offensive zone. Isles chase. Rangers clear it right back out to the neutral zone. Isles will try again in the offensive end. Here's Wahlstrom to Barzal. Back to the point. Long shot there. Romanov! And that's blocked down in front. Rangers first to it. They clear. Skating up ice now through the neutral zone. Rangers to the offensive end. Played behind the net. And lost. Isles get it out. Moved back to the middle. Dumped deep by Wahlstrom. Josh Bailey goes in after it. Fox there first. Up to Sammy Blais. Pass into the middle. Gets stolen by Bavillier. Here's a chance, and Lindgren steals it on the back check. Zibanejad with it now. Trying to move it by. Up over the red line into the offensive end. Drives it to the outside. Looking for a wraparound. Nothing there. Pass into the middle. Stolen and cleared. 14 minutes remaining. Kakko into the offensive end. Feathers it through. Kreider with a good backhand, but that's stopped by Sorokin. And he covers that one up. We'll get another whistle. And it will be an offensive zone face-off for the Rangers coming up when we come back from this commercial break. Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that, Rick. Very, very sorry to hear that, man. Wishing all the best. Wishing all the best to you, and your dog and your family. That's really tough, man. So we head to our first commercial break here of period 2. Rangers and Islanders still 0-0. Very tight game so far. Thank you to everybody for watching. It's great to have you all in the chat. Really appreciate it. Please don't forget, it means a lot if you can hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. And we're just trying to build a hockey community where everybody can come together, enjoy hockey, and have some fun. So, a very, very tight game so far between these two teams. I think the Rangers have had the higher quality chances, but Sorokin's been absolutely unreal in goal. And it seems like it's going to take it's either going to take a perfect shot to beat Sorokin tonight, or it's going to take a real ugly goal, like a rebound, a scramble in the crease, something like that. That's a real like net front scramble, ugly kind of goal to get one by Sorokin, because he's been outstanding in the net. As it's one back now, we're back underway. The Rangers work it around in the attacking zone. And Braden Schneider keeps that one in on the pinch. Second chance, Islanders trying to get it out. They cannot. It's played there by Carpenter. And finally it's cleared there by the Isles as their fourth line's out there to chase on the forecheck in the Rangers' end. Played up now over the red line, dumped deep. Mayfield after it. Reeves comes in. Kind of misses the hit, but does loosen up the puck. But Clutterbuck's back there to help out. Isles trying to keep possession here and start the breakout. Mayfield behind his own net. Line change for the Rangers. Kreider line now on the ice. Grega, what is going on? Welcome in. Thanks so much for being here. Awesome to have you as always. Isles cleared up the boards over the red line into the offensive end. And stood up there right at the blue line, though. Rangers send it back out. Here's Zibanejad. Mika Zibanejad dumps it to the corner. He'll chase. Around Mayfield. Aho comes across. Kakko gets in there as well. Played back out now to the blue line. Moved across to Trouba. Trouba with a long shot. Deflected wide of the goal. Zibanejad back out to Miller. 12.5 left here in the second. That shot attempt gets blocked by Anders Lee. Islanders get it out. I've always liked Pulock and Pelech together, Jeremy, but when things aren't going well or you need a shakeup, then you got to split those guys up when things aren't going well. I think, they've had times where they've been, so good together. One of the best pairs in the league. As Beauvillier with a chance in front, but not able to tuck it home. But I think when the team's struggling or things need to be shaken up, then you go to the Romanov, Dobson, Pelech. Or then you go to the Romanov, Pulock, Pelech, and Dobson pairs. Sunman, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Awesome to have you in the chat. That gets dumped all the way down again by the Rangers. Isles get to it first. They cleared up the boards. Here's Zach Parise. Move to the middle. Over the red line into the offensive end. Here's Palmieri. He can't get his shot off. Gets the puck back. And Kyle Palmieri rips one home. A second chance goal there. His first shot attempt got blocked, but he's able to find the loose puck and rip it from the slot. The Islanders lead 1-0 as Palmieri gets our first goal of the game. And the New York Islanders take the lead in this one. Great little touch pass there by Pajot. Palmieri's first shot attempt got stopped by Braden Schneider. Pajot just gives him a great little touch pass right back to him. And Palmieri goes low glove hand on Halak, who beats him. And it is 1-0 Islanders here with 11:13 to go in the second period. Back underway now. Isles back in on the forecheck. Rangers trying to carry out of their zone. They cannot. Long shot there. That deflects just wide. Islanders starting to feel it a little bit now. Ninja, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Hey, what's going on, Red Rubber? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Good to have you. Played up now into the offensive zone. Shot in there for the Rangers on a 2-on-1 rush, but that's deflected up and out of play. Gauthier with the shot. I do sometimes, Jeremy. Not often, but sometimes I do. I like doing it myself better, but there will be occasional guests on throughout the year. Yeah, finally, Palmieri getting on the score sheet. A guy who really hasn't done a lot since getting that new contract. And he's a guy that absolutely needs to be better for the Islanders if they're going to be better. Up now. Rangers take it back in their own zone. And the Rangers ice the puck. Long dump out there. Isles will have an offensive zone face-off coming up. Hey, yeah, Red Rubber, you've brought the goals to the game here. Good, perfect timing, my friend. P. Cole, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for coming by the chat. Really appreciate it. Good to have you. Offensive zone face-off here for the Islanders. Nelson gets kicked out, so Anders Lee will take it against Mika Zibanejad, and Lee wins it back. There's a long shot. That one gets blocked wide. Move to the middle. Bavillier working it along the board. And that's cleared all the way down. Taken now by Pelech. Chased by Kakko. And it's played through the middle now into the offensive zone. Good rush there. Good solid shot for the Isles. But Halak is strong with the glove as Anthony Bavillier ripped that one. And we've now passed the halfway point of this game. 9:53 to go here in the second. And the Islanders with the only goal, Kyle Palmieri, a 1-0 lead as we have just passed the halfway point and head to a commercial break. That was a big goal for New York, for the Isles. I don't know why my nose is so itchy right now. Feels like I got like something on it, but anyway, big goal there for Palmieri and the Isles. It's they've been outshot in this game for the pretty heavily in the first period. I think it's been a little bit more even here in the second, but yeah, it's been a little bit better in the second as far as shots on goal go, but they're still actually they've outshot the Rangers in this period, but they got outshot heavily in the first. The Rangers seem to have a lot of momentum going their way. Really wanted to try and get something on the board. Were not able to in the first, and the Isles hung in there. And now they're having a better second period as far as puck possession goes, and they're taking advantage of it with the lead. We'll just see if they can keep that lead for another whole half a game still to go. This game's far from over. There's a lot of hockey left to be played. I was hoping we'd see some knuckles thrown in this game, unknown. I mean, it is a rivalry game after all, so I was hoping for it, but haven't seen it yet, unfortunately. So as far as how far away from 10,000, Rick, I can get you an exact number. I am 158. 158 subscribers away from 10K. So we're back from the commercial. Offensive zone draw for the Islanders again. And that's one back. Trying to work it around across here to Mayfield. Shot in. That one gets blocked aside. Couldn't get through on goal. Played around now, down behind the net. Rangers down at the other end. Thank you, Pablo. Oh, okay, unknown. I get what you mean now. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It was annoying, but it stopped now, so that's good. Played back by the Rangers, down in the corner. Heavy in on the forecheck. Trocheck and Lafreniere. Worked out to Fox. Over now to Lindgren. Lindgren doesn't take the shot, just plays it deep behind the net again. Forecheck commences. Trying again now is the Rangers with 9 minutes to go. Here's Fox. Fox with a chance. His pass for Lindgren's offline, and that's cleared out to the neutral zone. Trying again. Rangers have to regroup as they carry up ice. Into the offensive zone, Carpenter. Now Sammy Blais gets in there against Lee. Puck bounces out in front. Brock Nelson's the only one there. Cleared by the Isles, and they send it all the way down. Now they'll try to get their forecheck going. Taken, though, by Blais up to Reeves and out of the zone. Reeves tries to pass for Schneider, but it's a little bit behind him, and that results in an offsides. We get a whistle with 8:27 remaining. Islanders still lead 1-0. Yeah, we're getting closer. I thought maybe by next week it would happen, but it's kind of been a slow week for new subs so far this week. So probably going to happen based on the pace that we're on, hopefully somewhere in early to mid-November. Mid-November would be if we have weeks like this week. Early November would be if the pace picks up to what it was like last week. Then it could be coming within the next couple weeks, but we'll see. We are getting close, though. So, and again, we're definitely going to have to do a special stream for 10K, some kind of like big celebration stream for sure. Played around now. Rangers in the offensive zone. Played up the boards. I already did, Pablo. Our Halloween party with all my friends was actually last weekend because my friend is working this coming weekend, and not everyone was available for actually Halloween weekend. So we did our party last weekend and did the whole dress-up thing and everything. As it's played around now, Rangers back into the offensive zone. 7:25 to go in the second. Islanders with some speed into the offensive zone. Another good shot there from a sideboard angle from Lee, but a pad save by Halak. Anders Lee now with Lindgren all over him. Digging forward along the boards. Barclay Goodrow and Anthony Beauvillier in there as well. Finally, it works itself out. And it's taken by Sebastian Aho out in the neutral zone. Dumped back in by the Islanders. Yeah, it was a great time, Pablo. It was a really good party, so thank you. Appreciate it. Here's Parise to Beauvillier. He tries to tuck one. Halak makes the save, but we get a penalty call here. As Adam Fox is going to go to the box for tripping, and the Islanders are going to go to the power play. We haven't had a power play goal yet, but here's an opportunity to extend the lead with 6:44 left in the second. And a good chance for Beauvillier. Then he gets tripped by Fox, and the Isles to the man advantage. Max, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks so much for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Awesome to have you here. So we've got a little under 7 minutes to go here in the second. Islanders with the 1-0 lead, a chance to extend that potentially now. As it's worked around the offensive zone. Chance in front gets deflected to the sideboards, but Dobson keeps it in. Back now to Dobson. He switches with Barzell and is out high to his normal blue line spot. Looking for a chance in front. Lee sends it back to Palmieri. Palmieri's pass goes off a skate, but Lee takes it in the corner. Tries to send it up the boards. Now out to the blue line, Dobson. Dobson sends it back to... and then gets it back. Back again to the half wall. Here's Palmieri with a good shot. And that one gets covered up. Stopped and covered there by Halak as he grabs that. 1:26 still to go on the power play. Good start to this man advantage for the Islanders. Good puck possession and a shot on goal. See if that continues. Top unit stays on the ice. Offensive zone faceoff. One back to Barzal. Isles set right back up again. Now Barzal on the near side half boards. Back to Dobson at the point. Over to the far side. Long shot by Lee. And that's blocked out to all the way down to the Isles end. Right back in now. Barzal with it to the middle. Pass over. Blast. And that's blocked by Lindgren. And now the puck bouncing around in front. Everybody trying to find it. It's in the crease. We got some more pushing and shoving here. As Goodrow and Nelson get into it. Schneider's in there. Lindgren's in there. Trocheck and Barzal are talking. Schneider and Palmieri. Everybody's kind of paired up a little bit. And the Rangers defend the crease there as that puck was loose and everybody came flying in. Still 55 seconds to go on the power play. And the Rangers keeping this a one-goal game so far. That was a good little scrum after the whistle. Just waiting now for one of these guys to actually drop the gloves. We need more than just a scrum. We need a scrap here. Pajot and Zibanejad to take the face-off. It'll be an offensive zone draw for the Islanders. Still on the power play, but second unit on the ice now.
We'll see you later this week.
Yeah, we'll see ya. Round back it goes. Played here by Pulock out high. Setting up again in the attacking zone. Isles looking to extend this lead. Puck on the half boards, played by Bailey. Into the middle for Pajot. Back to Bailey. Now to the point, Pulock. Back now, Pulock blasts when that goes wide. Wahlstrom couldn't get a shot off on the rebound. But the Isles keep it in. Here's Wahlstrom trying to move it in front. Played to the boards. He's pressured heavily. Pulock keeps it in. It's taken down low by Parise. Now out again to Pulock, over to Wahlstrom. Puck was bouncing. It hops over his stick. He plays it in the corner. Couple Rangers on him. Worked back now by Pajot to the far side. Bailey looking for Wahlstrom in front. Can't redirect it on goal. And that's cleared all the way down by the Rangers. They kill it off as the power play comes to an end. Some great chances there for the Islanders, but nothing in the back of the net on that power play. Still a 1-0 game. 4:35 to go in the second. Played up through the middle. Deflected by Cizikas. He dumps it. Knocked down, though, by Braden Schneider. And the Rangers will chase into the offensive zone. Trocheck heavy on the forecheck. Knocks down Pelech from behind, but the Isles move the puck. And that's dumped right back in from the neutral zone by New York. Rangers back in on the forecheck. Trying to play it up now. Into the offensive zone. Moved across. Long shot. That gets worked around. Played again. Fox with it. Offensive zone. Shot attempt gets blocked. Gets a third chance. That one's blockered away and stopped by Sorokin. Up the other way it goes into the offensive end. Islanders back on the rush here. Out to the blue line. Here's Aho. Some traffic in front. That deflects just wide. Rangers come up ice with numbers the other way. 3-on-3 into the offensive zone. Good back check from the Isles. And that one, pad save by Sorokin. He kicks it away. Rangers trying to set up shop now in the offensive zone. Moved across behind the net. Gauthier. Out high. Played there by Trouba. Past Panarin. Panthers' biggest fan. What is going on? Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Plon, what's going on? Welcome. Yeah, what do you mean you got banned, Panthers' biggest fan? By who? Moved up now as that's taken through neutral ice. 2:40 to go in the second. And Sorokin plays that to his D-man. Taken by Mayfield. Off the glass. Reeves pinches and keeps it in along the boards. Hey, Kuzo, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you in the chat. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Kevin, what's going on? Welcome. Thanks for watching. Good to have you as we get a whistle here, and it looks like that was an icing against the Islanders with 2:07 to go in the second. Game's still 1-0. There'll be a face-off coming up back in the Isles' end. And I guess it wasn't an icing. They decide to go to a commercial here, so that means it wasn't an icing. So linesman may have discussed it and decided to go, decided that it wasn't actually an icing call, which means it will probably be a neutral zone face-off coming up. And we'll head to our final commercial break here of the second. Yes, Leafs 71. Welcome in. Oh, good news for you. I'll be doing 2 Leafs games next week, Kuzo. So you'll be happy to hear that. Wednesday and Saturday next week, I'll be doing the Leafs. Jameson, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Every visor in the NHL is clear. I believe if a player has a concussion history, they are allowed to have like a darker tinted visor if they have like concussion history. But every visor is, pretty much every visor is clear, Jameson. I wish they allowed for different colors, because I think that'd be cool if players could use different colored visors. But right now they don't. But that would be cool if they could have like blue visors if you're on a blue team, like red tint if you're on a red team. That kind of thing would be really fun, I think. All right, so we are back from the commercial break. Nope, no, not tonight, Rick. No double headers for me this week. I'm doing all single games this week. But next week I will be doing a double header. On Thursday I'll be doing a double header. But this week is all single games for me. What's up, Panthers' biggest fan, as we come back from the commercial here, getting ready for this face-off. Isles and Rangers, still a 1-0 game. Thank you guys all so much for watching. It's awesome to have you here. This face-off will be right at the center dot, and it's over the red line, dumped in by the Rangers. Carpenter will chase on the forecheck. Heavy on Romanov. Sens fan, what's going on? Welcome in. Great to see you in the chat. Really appreciate you coming by. I do not Panthers' biggest fan, as that one's cleared out. Nice hit by Reeves, but the Isles send it all the way down. That's going to be icing. Alexander, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you stopping by. We'll have a face-off coming up back in the Islanders zone. Oh, that's awesome, Panthers' biggest fan. Congratulations on that. That is awesome. We'll see. Rangers trying to tie this game before the intermission. 1:45 to go in the second. Ilya Sorokin has had a phenomenal night so far. As that puck deflects up and out of play right off the faceoff and basically just redo that last draw. Ozone draw again here for the Rangers. And that's one back as they look to set up. Kreider to Trouba. Trouba sends it back deep to the corner. Kakko away from Pelech. Works it behind the net. Chance out in front, but can't get it on goal. Lifted up and out now. Cleared by the Isles. Rangers going back to regroup in the neutral zone. Played up through the middle. Stolen away here by the Islanders. Back across. DET, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat for DET. Welcome to the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Final minute now of the second period. That one gets sent wide. Rangers keep it in. Trying to work it to the slot area. Out high now by the blue line. Spun around and sent back deep. Trying to play this one around. And it's cleared there by the Islanders. Rangers have to chase to their own end to get it. 37 seconds left in the period. Trocheck, pass to the middle. Here's a chance for Panarin and a great shoulder save there by Sorokin. Trying to work it around now. That gets lifted out. Rangers trying to carry it back in. They get onside. Driving wide, Sorokin blockers that off the glass. Behind the net, Rangers have possession. From the corner, Panarin. Back out to Fox. Under 10 seconds to go. Trying to work this one around now. Lafreniere to Fox. 4 seconds. Running out of time. They got to shoot it. And that shot ends up getting blocked on the way through. We'll get a whistle. 2 periods are done. And Kyle Palmieri has the only goal of the game as the Islanders lead 1-0 through 40 minutes of play. We've got a big 20 minutes left to go. But first, it will be a intermission, and we'll have some time to chill and hang out in the chat while we wait for this third to begin. Again, thank you guys all so much for being here. It's awesome to have you in the chat enjoying the game and stream tonight. Please don't forget, it really helps the channel a ton if you can hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't yet. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. We're just trying to build a hockey community where everyone can come together, enjoy hockey, and have some fun. We are now 151 subscribers away from 10K. Then you don't have to do anything, Sens fan. That doesn't apply to you if you're already subscribed. Brody, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Great to have you in the chat. Thank you so much, Insane Jay. Let's get some hype in the chat for our newest subscriber to the channel. Really, really appreciate that. Let's get some hype in the chat. I noticed the same thing, Alexander. It's not just you. There seems to be a huge bunch of cross-conference games early in this season. I don't know why that is. I don't know if that's just kind of the way the schedule turned out, or if that was purposely done to like try and get them over with early in the year, or what the deal is. But there's a lot of East versus West early this season. And hopefully that means there's more divisional rivalry games towards the end of the season, which would make for really good games towards the end of the year. So I don't know if the league was just trying to get it out of the way early as much as they could or what, but I have definitely noticed that. Well, I had a lemonade, Panthers' biggest fan, but it's gone now, so I don't have a drink right now. I finished it. Dominic, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks so much for coming by. Great to have you in the chat. Really appreciate you being here. We are getting ready for a big third period coming up between the Rangers and Islanders. Oh, what is my favorite drink? It kind of, I don't think there's any like one standout favorite drink for me. It kind of depends. It kind of depends on what I'm in the mood for sure. It varies a lot. Yeah, brisk is very good. I like iced tea. I like lemonade. I don't really drink sodas a lot unless I'm making mixed drinks. Like I use sodas as my mixer, but I don't really just drink straight soda much anymore. Um, I like beer. I like Pink Whitney. I like Jameson. I mean, there's a lot that I like. So I don't think there's any like one standout favorite. It kind of depends on what the situation is and what I'm in the mood for. I have no idea, Jameson. I haven't even honestly really looked at next year's draft class that closely. So I have no idea. Hey, thank you, Dominic. Appreciate that. Yes, it should hopefully will be a very fun third period coming up. And hopefully it will be a very fun game tomorrow. Yes, if you don't know, I will be at the Red Wings Bruins game tomorrow, so I don't know why I can't talk all of a sudden. But yeah, thank you, Dominic, and hopefully it will be a good game tomorrow. I'll be at the Red Wings Bruins game, and appreciate that. Cooper, what is going on? Welcome in. Yes, Pablo. Me, what's going on? Frank, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Yeah, Arizona, the arena situation is not good for sure. Oh, congratulations on that avatar. That's awesome. Yeah, so apparently, actually, they've been messaging me on Instagram, Cooper. Sam and Grant are going to be at the Bruins game tomorrow as well. So Grant from the Power Skate Show and Sam Smith, who has his YouTube channel, are both going to be at the game tomorrow as well. So I'm definitely going to try and meet up with them on the concourse at some point and get to talk to both of them. I've met Grant before at a Bruins game last year, funny enough. I have never met Sam in person. You know, we've talked a lot online and stuff, but I've never met Sam in person. So that'll be my first time meeting him. Kathy, what's going on? Welcome in. My day was pretty good. How about yours? Thanks for being here. It's good to have you in the chat. I'm pretty indifferent on the Panthers. Panthers' biggest fan. They're not one of my favorite teams, but I also have nothing against them or don't dislike them at all. So they're one of those teams that's just kind of in the middle for me. Yeah, I mean, I'll be up in the 300s, Cooper, so I don't know if you'll see me on TV, but who knows? Maybe you'll catch a glimpse at one of the crowd shots, potentially. Wild, I'm pretty middle of the road on. Nicholas, I am from southeastern Massachusetts. I live actually pretty close to the Rhode Island border, down in southeastern Mass. So that is where I am from. The Minnesota Wild, Kathy, are another one of those teams that are kind of in the middle for me. I mean, most teams in the league are in that middle portion. Like, I don't really rank favorites outside of my top two, and then after that, I don't really rank anybody. And then as far as teams that I don't like, there's really not a lot. So most teams I'm fairly indifferent on, as far as I don't have strong feelings either way. Well, I'm from Massachusetts, so Boston is my number one team, and Colorado is my number two. Those have been my two favorite teams since I was 4 years old. So those will always be my top two. After that, I don't really... Again, the feelings aren't really strong. There's always teams that I like, teams that maybe there's certain players that I really like that make me root for them, but it's not like it's a strong feeling one way or the other. Yes, Pablo. It was absolutely a disaster. It was embarrassing, and it was very brutal to watch. Definitely not a fun time. Derek, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Good to see you in the chat. We're getting ready for a big third period here. Rangers, Islanders, couple of New York teams, division rivals, and a 1-0 lead for the Isles heading into this third. Going to be a big 20 minutes of hockey coming up. Brianna, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming by. Awesome to have you in the chat. Thanks for stopping in. Again, if you haven't heard, I will not be streaming tomorrow night because obviously I'll be at the Bruins and Red Wings game, so I won't be able to stream. But I will be live on Friday night and Saturday night. Friday will be the Bruins versus Blue Jackets, and then Saturday will be the Hurricanes versus Flyers. So I'll be live for 2 more games this week coming up Friday and Saturday. The Islanders' goal was scored by Kyle Palmieri, Dominic. AMI, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. No, Panthers' biggest fan. As I said, I will be doing the Hurricanes versus Flyers. Once I set the schedule, that is the schedule. Hey, shout out to Frank's wife, Kristen. Thank you so much for watching. That is awesome to have you here. Really appreciate it. And we'll see what the Rangers can do here in the third. Tony, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get that new sub hype in the chat for Tony. And welcome to the channel. Great to have you. Really appreciate it. Brianna, I don't think... I mean, if you're out of market for the Rangers, you can watch on ESPN+. But if you're in the Rangers market, I think most of their games are on MSG. Well, yeah, national TV games are either on ESPN or TNT, but most of the games are regional games, and that would be whatever your local network is that covers the team full time. Like for me in Massachusetts, it's NESN, It's New England Sports Network. For the Rangers, it would be MSG. But that's where the games would be on TV. As far as streaming, I have no idea. There may not be a streaming option. Yeah, I saw the end of it, Dominic. Thank you, Insane Jay. Appreciate that. Well, it's good to have you here, Kathy. Thank you so much for watching. Glad that you're a part of the community here. Kyle, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Good to have you in the chat. Getting ready for a big third period. 1-goal game heading into the third. And we'll see if 20 more minutes is enough to decide this one, or maybe we get some overtime. Still a good amount of hockey left to be played. Looks like it's a pretty low-scoring night in the NHL, as the Oilers and Blues game is also 1-0. And that's the only... two games going on right now. One game coming up later, which will be starting in a little over about 40 minutes from now, is the Ducks and Lightning. The Kraken won yesterday, Dominic, against the Sabres. They crushed Buffalo last night. I don't think they're going to BC Transportation. I think they're certainly better than they were last year. I think they're certainly going to have more wins than they did last year, but I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. Yeah, Avatar is always a big help in the chat, and I appreciate that a lot, and believe me, it does not go unnoticed. So, Avatar, next time new mod additions come around, believe me, your help in the chat has certainly been noticed. Pokemon Legend, good to have you here again, and that is quite the joke in the chat there. Quite the joke in the chat. Classic dad joke right there. The Penguins are certainly capable of winning both of those games, Dominic. I certainly don't think it's a guarantee, because playing back-to-back is never easy, and the Canucks are, we know, very desperate for a win. They're the only team that hasn't won a game yet. And the Kraken have been playing pretty well to start this season, so I don't think they're going to be easy wins, but Pittsburgh is capable of winning those games. Yeah. I mean, obviously, development of young players is going to be important. They already have, that 1-2 punch of the future with Matty Beniers and Shane Wright down the middle, but they're going to have to develop some more younger players. They need a, elite defenseman, because that's what they don't have right now, is that, they need to find their, not necessarily Cale Makar, because I don't think anyone else is Cale Makar, but they need to find their number one, young, build the blue line around this one guy. You know, they're Charlie McAvoy, they're Adam Fox, you know, they're staple, that, you know, piece, what's the word? That pillar of the decor. Seattle doesn't have that yet. So they need to find that at some point. I also think they can improve their goaltending. Philip Grubauer, one, gets injured pretty often, and two, has not been all that good for the Kraken. So they're going to have to figure something out as far as long-term goaltending goes, but there's definitely good pieces there to build around. They need to keep on the path that they're on and keep getting better and improving. Andrew, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for coming by. Awesome to have you in the chat. Really appreciate it. I'm doing pretty well. How are you? Awesome to have you here. We're getting ready to start the third period. 1-0 lead for the Islanders on Kyle Palmieri's goal. And we have a huge 20 minutes of action coming up here, as we are just about ready to drop the puck. Third period has begun. That gets dumped down low, spun up the boards, trying to chip it out. Rangers clear. Over the red line, Lee trying to get it through to Beauvillier, but it does not. Bruce, what is going on? Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Chance in there. Zibanejad trying to drive through. Can't get it off though. Good defense. Bruce, I absolutely think the Rangers are a real contender. Absolutely. I mean, they were close last year. Tough series against the Lightning, but we know how good the Lightning have been the last number of years. I mean, the Rangers are not far off. I think they are absolutely can be a real contender, and I wouldn't read too much into a slow start this season. I mean, there's a lot of hockey left to be played, and a lot of teams that are traditionally been good teams are starting this season on the slower side. So I think this Rangers team is going to be fine, and they're going to be a real threat to go deep in the playoffs again this year. No Mander, what's going on? Welcome in. I do not. No bets for me tonight. I do not. Back the other way now behind the net. Minute and a half into the third here. Lifted up the boards. Islanders try to clear it out. They do. They get it to the neutral zone. That's pretty funny, my 2 cents, as that one goes up and out. We get a whistle. 18-19 to go here. Just getting going in the third. And the Rangers trying to tie this game up at 1. Had a great chance earlier. Sorokin with a big save. Actually made a couple of good stops earlier. Rangers know that they need a goal here to get this game tied up, and they want to do it as quickly as possible and try and get the momentum shifted in their favor. Taken now, down low, dumped in by New York. Worked here, Jimmy Vesey. Below the goal line, trying to play it in front, but not able to get it through. Stolen by Wahlstrom, and the Islanders clear up ice. Into the offensive end, Bailey takes the hit there from Hayek. Hey, thanks for watching, Kathy. I wouldn't be here without everyone here in the chat watching and supporting the channel, so thank you very much. Happy to do it, and this is a lot of fun and great to grow the channel. 17:53 to go in the third. It will be an offensive zone faceoff coming up now for the Islanders. After that one gets covered up by Halak. Obviously a very defensive game. Very good goaltending for all involved as well in this one. Played back now, up and out of the zone after the shot gets blocked. The Rangers clear, and then they're offsides entering the zone. So they've got to tag up as K'Andre Miller steps up in the neutral zone. Down low now, Reeves getting chased by Martin. Worked up the boards. Cizikas to the blue line. Long shot there by Mayfield, and that's gloved by Halak. And we get a whistle there as Yaroslav Halak covers it up. It'll be another offensive zone faceoff coming for the Islanders. No, the Patriots need to pick one, Pablo, and stick with it. 2 QBs isn't going to work. You gotta have a starter. Vancouver's been very disappointing to start this year, Andrew. Only winless team. It's been a brutal start. Zaid, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Nope, no Mander, no double headers this week. 1 game only. Played around now, lifted, and not out of the zone. Move to the middle. Here's Bavillier. That one gets ripped wide. Played out now. Taken. And here's Pulock. He gets it over to Nelson. Islanders into the offensive end. Good shot there. Blocker saved by Halak. And it's taken now. Isles can't keep it in as Zibanejad muscles that out to the neutral zone. Bavillier brings it back in. Deflected away and cleared. 16:50 to go here in the third. Islanders back regrouping in their own zone. Deflected into the offensive end. Chasing down, lingering around the boards. Rangers chip it to the middle. Not able to get it out. Now on the second chance they do. It's Miller. Into the offensive end. Panarin with the puck. Pass across. Shot there. That one gets blocked wide. No, Shesterkin played last night. No, Mander. Up and out it goes. Taken. Behind the net. Lingering with it. Starting the breakout for the Rangers as they carry up ice. Into the offensive zone. Over to Panarin. Trying to work it around. Here's Fox into the middle. That one doesn't connect. Trocheck. Big collision there with Bailey. Keeps the puck in the offensive zone. Can't get anything on goal, though. Trocheck comes in again on Romanov with the hit, but the Islanders clear it out. Good offensive zone time, though, for the Rangers as they look for the tying goal. Working it down low. Yes, Austin. My next stream will be Friday night for the Bruins Blue Jackets game. 15.5 to go here in the third. Islanders in the offensive end trying to extend the lead. Dobson with a shot. No real traffic in front. That gets gloved and covered up by Halak. And we get a whistle in an offensive zone faceoff for the Islanders on the way. Pre-game, no, Mander. I make all my bets in the morning when I make my picks video, and then that's it. So, they're being picked at like 9 o'clock in the morning. Played up and out, taken here. Neutral zone, Rangers. That one goes through everybody, and it's going to be an icing call as Dobson touches up with exactly 15 minutes remaining in the third period. An ozone draw for the Isles on the way. Here's an attacking zone draw. Barzell to take it against Barclay Goodrow. And that one is won back by the Rangers. Cleared up and out to neutral ice. Brought up here. VC will dump it into the offensive zone. Chase after Mayfield. Goes in for the hit. Played around, though, by the Isles. An Aho outlet pass to the red line. Deflected into the Ranger zone. Halak out of the net. Barzell all over it. Taken now by Wahlstrom, but it's poked away. Kreider's able to clear it out. Islanders back into the attacking end. This time Barzell looking for a play to the middle of the ice. Gonna skate it there himself. Pass off. Chance in front. Deflection. What a goal! Josh Bailey makes it 2-0. What a redirection in front. And the Islanders extend the lead. That was an absolutely sick goal for Josh Bailey in front there, as he is able to just get to the front of the net and redirect that pass right by the glove side of Yaroslav Halak. Wow, that took some serious skill there from Bailey. And the Islanders have extended the lead now to 2 with under 15 minutes to go in the third. Rangers are going to have to try to find some offense now as they carry it into the offensive end. Shot there. That one gets blocked away. Sideboards out to the point. Chance in front. Trocheck almost loses it and then does off the boards. Islanders can't get it out though. And on the second chance they do. Trying to work it around now. Rangers have it. Pelech in his own end. I don't know. Andrew, I went back to talking about this game. I have no idea, Nomander. I have not looked at strength of schedule for this season, so I have no clue. Brought up now into the offensive zone. Here's Capo Caco. Spins back off the check. Gonna drop it. Hayek with it now. Throws that into the middle. Nobody gets a piece of it. Rangers keep it in the offensive zone. Caco with it now. 13-12 to go in the third. Isaiah, what is going on? Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. And we're going to get a high sticking penalty here against the Islanders. Rangers to the power play. But we are going to go to a commercial break first. Rangers to the power play. When we come back, it's a high sticking penalty against the Islanders. And this is going to be a chance for them to try and get themselves back into this game and cut this lead in half. It was fine, Andrew. Nothing out of the ordinary. It was fine. So we head to our first commercial break here, the third period. Thank you guys all so much for watching. It's great to have you here. We've got ourselves a very close hockey game that looks like it's going to go right down to the end. Rangers need a goal, and this power play is going to be a great opportunity to get it. We'll see if they can take advantage, but please don't forget, it really does help out the channel a ton if you can hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't yet. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here on the channel. We're just trying to grow a hockey community where everyone can come together, enjoy hockey, and have some fun. I have a feeling this is going to be a fun finish between these two. Luis, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for coming by. Good to have you in the chat. Rangers obviously 0-for on the power play so far. Islanders are going to try and keep it that way. And Rangers are looking for a goal because they're down by 2. They need any offense they can get. Oh, it was actually a delay of game penalty with a puck played with a high stick by Romanov. So it's Romanov in the box for the Isles. It wasn't a high sticking penalty, but he did swat at the puck up in the air, and then the puck went out of play, so it's delay of game. Either way, the Rangers have a 2-minute power play and one that they need to take advantage of. However, the puck is turned over in the middle, and the Islanders clear it all the way down. Going down to get it now is Fox. Played up through the neutral zone into the offensive end. Kreider, Rangers back on the forecheck. Moving the puck, it's Trocheck, but it's stolen away by Pajot. The Isles clear again. Great start to this penalty kill. Played now over the red line into the offensive end. Panarin with a pass. Here's Kreider back the other way. Back out to the point, setting up in the attacking zone. Still a minute to go on the man advantage. Fox flutters one over to Panarin. Back to Fox. Back to Panarin. Into the middle. Shot there by Trocheck. Gets blocked. He can't get it off. Bruins Canadiens no-mander. As it's sent back now. 45 seconds left on the power play. Top of the circle. Moved into the middle. Rangers keep it in the offensive end. Shot there. Nice save by Sorokin. Rebound chance. And he keeps that one out as well as we get a whistle. And a stoppage here as the puck got covered with 35 seconds left to go on the power play. A huge save there again by Ilya Sorokin. He has been absolutely unreal tonight in goal for the Islanders. Wow. That was very close to the Rangers getting on the board. Sorokin keeps it out. And it'll be another offensive zone face-off coming up for the Rangers. They win that one back out high. Here's Trouba with a blast. Save by Sorokin. Covers it up. 31 seconds left on the power play. Another face-off. 11:37 to go in the third period as we're approaching halfway. Hey, John with the 10. Let's get some dono hype in the chat for John. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that, man. That is awesome. Get that hype in the chat for John. What a legend. Yes, Pablo. Worked around, cleared out. Isles down to the final 10 seconds. Have almost killed this one off as the Rangers carry up ice, but that is going to do it. Back to 5-on-5. We are even strength again. Isles kill off another one. 11 minutes to go now in the third period. Rangers in front, and Sorokin grabs that with the glove. Another offensive zone faceoff coming for the Rangers, but Sorokin looks completely unfazed in goal. That gets one back off the draw, out to the neutral zone. Braden Schneider goes back to get it. Over to Libor Hayek, over the red line, and dumped in by the Rangers. Blais on the forecheck, causes a turnover. Rangers keep it in. Trying to set things up now and work it around, out to the point. Islanders trying to clear. And that gets dumped up now into the offensive zone by the Islanders. Played around now by Beauvillier. My first choice would probably be the Winnipeg Jets no-mander. But my realistic choice for this year would be if the Calgary Flames were able to win it. Because I don't think the Jets are a cup contender this season. So, overall, which Canadian team would I want to see win? It would be the Jets. But as far as this season, the team I think that I would like to see it that has a very legitimate chance of winning it would be the Flames. Offensive zone face-off now. Islanders. Trying to win that back. Over now to Dobson. Shot in. Saved by Halak with the shoulder. Ticking down now towards the halfway point of this third period. 10-10 to go. Rangers with a long stretch pass up into the offensive zone. Driving to the middle. Trying to get a shot off. That goes off a skate. Ends up in the corner. Barclay Goodrow gets beaten to it by Barzell. And the Islanders will pass the puck up the boards, but they don't get it out. Went off the referee. Here's Goodrow with a good shot. And Sorokin's got to make another stop. 9:51 to go in the third. It will be An offensive zone face-off coming up for the Rangers again. But it's going to come after this commercial break as we head to another stoppage. Only other game going on right now is the Oilers and Blues, and that game is now tied 1-1. So the Blues have tied that one. Very low-scoring night. Very low-scoring night in the NHL so far, but only 2 games going on. Hey, Derek, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks so much for coming by. Appreciate it. Good to have you here in the chat. Islanders with the 2-0 lead over the Rangers here. And we are getting down now, less than half a period to go. We'll see if the Rangers have the big push that they need to come back or if the Islanders are able to hold the lead. All right, we're back from the commercial. Wow, Gerard Gallant and Lane Lambert were teammates on the Detroit Red Wings back in the day. No, John, they're not taking Sundays off. There's just usually less games on Sunday. Because there's obviously NFL dominates Sundays in the U.S., so they don't take them off completely. There's just usually less games. Like, there might only be 4 or 5 games on a Sunday, whereas a Saturday is probably going to have, like, 12. So the Isles just iced the puck there, and the Rangers will come back down for another ozone draw. Zibanejad to take it against J.G. Pageau. And it's won back by Zibanejad. Rangers setting up, attacking end. Shot saved by Sorokin. Loose puck taken by Pageau. Gets it to the corner. Pelech up the boards. And eventually the Islanders get the puck out of the zone. I am watching on TNT, Olivia. This is a TNT game tonight. 9:27 left in the third. Yeah, this is a TNT game, so ESPN does not have the rights to this one. Played around. Lifted up and out. It's a cable network, Olivia, so you would have to have TNT as part of your cable package to be able to see it. As that's out of the zone. Taken by Pulock. Dumped in. Behind the net. No, Mander, I'm going tomorrow. 9 minutes to go in the third. Up and out of the zone. Taken now by Matt Martin. And that is lifted up now. Through the neutral zone. Dumped into the offensive end. Islanders in on the forecheck, but the Rangers move the puck up the boards. Don't get it out. Kept in. Here's Clutterbuck. He loses it. Stolen away by Lafreniere. And it's cleared now by the Rangers. They'll dump it to the offensive end. Down in the corner. Heavy on the forecheck. Big hit down low on Aho. That was Trocheck driving in. Now here's Kreider behind the net. Lafreniere comes over to help as Miller pinches. Kreider comes away with the puck, but gets it through to the other side. Trying to lift it up, and it's taken out now. The tickets I got were like $50, Snowmander. Weekend games are all over $100, but during the week, you can get tickets that aren't as expensive. Like $50 isn't bad. Moved up now. Deflected into the offensive zone. Isles will chase. Then Beauvillier pulls back. So does Nelson, and the Rangers start the breakout. 7:40 to go here in the third period. Isles still holding on to this 2-0 lead. Worked up the boards, kept in, now gotten out by New York, through into the Rangers' end. Shot there, Halak with the save. Down low it goes. Trying to work this one through. Cycling in the offensive end. Brock Nelson back to Beauvillier. Beauvillier around his man, and a big save there by Halak. Fantastic toe drag move by Beauvillier. He fires the shot off, but Halak is able to grab it with the glove. Played around now. One off the face-off by the Rangers. They clear it out. Dumped into the offensive end. Pelech back to get it for the Isles, and he'll exit his zone with a backhand pass up through out to neutral ice. Rangers dump it back the other way. Pulock knocks it down, deflects off glass. Zibanejad trying to steal from Bailey, and heavy on the forecheck. Zibanejad giving everyone on the Isles some trouble here, but finally the Isles are able to get it out. Played up now. Taken by Fox. I believe there's 3 games on Halloween night, Pablo, but I won't be streaming on Halloween. Trying to work it around now behind the net, up the boards. Backhanded out by Parisi. Rangers have to try and regroup again. Isles looking to dump it, but Panarin comes the other way. Pass up, trying to find Trocheck. Stolen away, and the Islanders get it back out to the neutral zone. This Islanders team, very good defensively, very good at locking things down. They're certainly doing that right now as we tick under 6 minutes to go in the third period. Trying to play it up. Deflected through the middle, behind the net. Dobson. Pressured on the forecheck. And it's played the other way now. Here comes Casey Zizekas. Into the offensive zone. Worked around. Rangers quickly clear. Big hit on Reeves, though. Good step up there by Clutterbuck, that was. It's taken now by Matt Martin in the corner as he's chased by Carpenter. Lifted out, up the other way. Here's Brock Nelson with some speed, getting in behind the D. Shot! And a save there by Halak with the pad. Sammy Blade takes it now as we tick under 5 minutes to go. Islanders still holding on to the 2-0 lead. Rangers haven't scored yet. Lifted up now into the offensive zone. Brock Nelson with it passed to the middle. Beauvillier back to Pelech with a blast, and Halak makes the save. And another big save there. It gets covered. 4:41 left in the third. It will be an offensive zone faceoff for the Islanders when we come back. And that's going to bring us to our final commercial break of this third period. And the Islanders continue to lead this one 2-0. Not that I'm aware of, Austin. I just don't plan on streaming that night. I'll be streaming on Friday and Saturday this week, and then again Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday next week. So I'm not streaming on Monday. So we head to our final commercial break here. Third period action. Islanders up by a couple, trying to hold on with less than 5 minutes remaining. Rangers going to have to push hard for some offense. Thank you all so much for watching. It's great to have everybody in the chat. Really appreciate you all being here. It would mean a ton if you can hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't yet. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. And just trying to build a hockey community where everyone can come together, enjoy hockey, and have some fun. If the league expanded more, Olivia, yes. I would love to see Quebec come back. I don't think it's going to happen, or at least not anytime soon. But I would love to see the Nordiques come back. I just don't think it's likely, but we'll see. Yeah, some great matchups on the schedule next week. I think next week's matchups are better than this week's matchups as a whole. We got Bruins Penguins, we got Maple Leafs Flyers, we got Hurricanes Lightning, we've got Bruins Maple Leafs at the weekend. Like, some great matchups next week. Ownership issues, mostly no Mander. The ownership group kind of went bad. The team only made the playoffs like once, so they weren't doing very well. And just a lot of issues combined to Atlanta having to leave Atlanta. As it's taken back out now at the blue line. Capo Caco clears his zone, trying to carry it up. Gets knocked down there. Able to get it back. Around the boards it goes. 4:15 remaining. Good night, Pokemon Legend. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Hopefully the Phillies, Austin. We get a stoppage here with 4:04 to go in the third. And oh, that was a goal. It looked like it hit the post, but that was a goal. Kyle Palmieri has his second goal of the game. The referee didn't call it a goal on the ice, but upon the video crew going back and looking at it, they blow the play dead, and Kyle Palmieri has scored his second goal of the game. And it is a 3-0 lead now for the New York Islanders. So good on the video review guys to catch that one. They blow the play dead before it continues even further. The clock goes back to 4:38 remaining in the third period, but the Islanders have extended the lead to 3 as Kyle Palmieri snipes one. And that one, when it happened live, the referee said that it hit the post. It looked like it hit the post, but it actually did not. It was in the net and hit the back post, or the back part of the crossbar in the net. So that is a goal for the Islanders. They lead 3-0. And we are down now to 4:10 to go in the third. And the Rangers are going to have to be in full desperation mode here. Trying to work it around. Long shot there from the point. Misses wide. Kept in at the blue line. Rangers setting up in the offensive end. Down to 3:50 remaining. Jim, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. I'm not going to say the S word just yet, but definitely a possibility. And we'll get a stoppage here with 3:35 to go and a face-off coming up. Rangers going to need a miracle at this point to try and get 3 goals on the board in 3.5 minutes. Hello, Ninja. You've been here. You don't have to say hello again. You've been here. As it's one back now by the Isles, off glass. And that's cleared out Braden Schneider couldn't hold it in at the blue line. Rangers get possession back. Gotta wonder how long it's going to be before the Rangers pull the goalie. Down by 3 goals. They got to try and get something going. Is that one sent wide? Chance in front. And that's lifted all the way down. 3 minutes to go. Halak is still in the net. Shout out to Insane J from Insane A. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Down behind the net. 2:50 left in the third. Rangers trying to carry this one up into the offensive end. And that one's going to be an icing. Play will get whistled down with 2:44 to go. Reaper, what is going on? Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Good to have you here. So Kyle Palmieri with 2 out of the 3 Islanders goals, and they are up by a good margin here. Ticking down to the last few minutes of this one. As we get a chance right off of the draw, Bavillier just misses wide. Islanders with it now, attacking zone. Trying to extend the lead even further. Stolen, though, by Jimmy Vesey as the Rangers get it out. Up into the offensive end. Trying to work it around now, Julian Gauthier with Barclay Goodrow on the forecheck. And that's cleared out again, finally, by the Isles as they clear it all the way down. Halak is still in the net. I wonder if at this point the Rangers just aren't going to bother to pull him. Because otherwise he'd be at the bench by now. I feel like they're probably just not going to pull him. As it's taken back, played by Trouba through the neutral zone. Rangers can't even get it into the offensive end here. That one's knocked down by Pullock. Brought up now, deflected in by Kreider. Goes wide of Sorokin, ends up behind the net. Islanders first to it. Up the boards to Palmieri. Drops it off, high off glass, out of the zone, cleared. 1.5 minutes to go here in the third. I think it's safe to say that the Islanders have finished this one off. Rangers not even getting sustained puck possession, and down now to 1:15 left in the game, down by 3. The Islanders look happy to just play keep away here. As that's dumped down, Clutterbuck will chase Fox on the forecheck, rimmed around the boards. Up and out, Scott Mayfield back to get it for the Isles. 55 seconds to go in the third. Rangers have it now in their own zone. D to D, up now through neutral ice. Shesterkin played last night, Reaper. Halak is the goalie for the Rangers tonight. Back out in the neutral zone. Rangers dump it in. Down to the corner. Sammy Blais runs over Scott Mayfield with 30 seconds to go. And the Rangers dump it in. Behind the net, taken by Mayfield. So he's back up. And he'll clear it out now. Kept in by Barclay Goodrow, though, in the neutral zone. Into the middle, Vesey. Sharp angle shot ends up behind the net. Back out to the blue line. Final seconds tick off, and that is going to do it. This game is over, and the New York Islanders, I can finally say it, shut out the New York Rangers 3-0. Ilya Sorokin with an unbelievable night, stops all 41 shots against, makes 41 out of 41 saves, and wins this game. And the Islanders beat their very close rivals, the Rangers, 3-0 here on home ice. And that is going to bring us to the end of this one. And a very good win. Congratulations, Islanders and Islanders fans. A very good win for the Isles over a tough opponent. So that is going to do it here for this game. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Please do not forget before you go, if you haven't yet, to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. And we're just trying to build a hockey community where everyone can come together, enjoy hockey, and have some fun. I won't be live tomorrow night because I will be at the Bruins-Red Wings game, but I will be live Friday night and Saturday night as well. So we got a couple more streams coming up this week. Should be a fun time. And those will be announced on the community tab, as always, morning of. And other than that, that's going to do it for me tonight. Thank you guys again. Hope you have a great night. Have a great day tomorrow, and hopefully I'll be talking to all of you again in the chat soon. Really appreciate you being here. Good night, everybody, and see you next time.